matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Georgia Tech's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
The Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll move the wide receiver. They turn to the passing game on third and short. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
He'll keep it himself. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas A&M's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. Sometimes you play zone. Mix it up. Give different looks because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Wants to bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Touch pass on the run. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the 1st down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
Caught over the middle. It's Welch. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Braswell. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the RPO, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that 1st.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Yeah, and this offense, that's what they do. Last week he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical, especially inside the 5-yard line. You're going to feed this guy the football. This offense has had success in the past giving him the ball. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Trying to pound it in. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. Got the 1st down and more. All kinds of room to the right. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the 1st down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Now the play fake. finds the tight end. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Looking to scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
That's caught. It's Norman. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle, it's King. Turning it on! Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. And some room to work. Gets it past the marker. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last one. They did a lot of things really well. They've just got to do a better job of finishing.
A first down for the offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Welsh. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. First down here for the offense. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Snagged out of the air. Tripped up for the tackle. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Quickly out to the tight end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Welch. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Yellow Jackets are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one.
Looking to throw on first down.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got it in the middle. It's Norman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Got his man. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That's caught. It's Norman. Made a defender miss. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle. It's Barker. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies!
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to take the top off. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield on first down. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, Let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Backing up and backing up on the first two plays now to try to throw it and drive on third down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Takes it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He'll do it himself. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They'll go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
You gotta love aggressive offenses. You get third down and short, a lot of defenses think and run. They got fourth down in their back pocket. This offense is aggressive, takes the shot, makes the big play, goes from their side of the field to now set up first and goal.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
The best running backs are the guys that can just...
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And he makes the catch off the fake. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes a connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. A quick pass to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. And the Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
This time on target. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. Going for the big play. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Finds a man on the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. The inside handoff. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Holds and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a cut! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Aggies headed quickly to the line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back's
catch inside the 25. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time, and even better this time around.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Maddox. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Rushes on him. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Fires to the big fella. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Kane. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Kane. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. And they spike it to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. With the clock running, this should be the final play. On the move, it's Maddox. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one.